Hello, can you hear me?
No, that wasn't the kind of call that I made. Welcome. Today I am going to be talking about the 5-minute rule. Now back to the call. I have been diligently applying for something for a couple of years, and the outcome was always the same. It was a no, it was a rejection, and most times I am not able to find out what I did wrong. The last time I put in this application for this thing and I got another rejection, it hit me really bad. I was so frustrated, I was angry. And so I put a call to my friend. I was really frustrated. I was needing solution. I was needing someone to tell me something that will make me feel much better. That phone call didn't do much. It didn't do much. And so I went on a research spree. I wanted to understand why I was feeling the same way and if feeling this way was valid, because I'm the kind of person that likes to, yeah, I struggle with expressing negative emotion. So I was like, okay, yes, something has happened, so get over it. There's some people that are like that, and I'm like, okay, I should get over this, but I was finding it a struggle. Then, in the course of my research on how to understand me better and know what was happening and why it was taking so long to get this over and done with, I stumbled on Hal Elrod and his 5-minute rule. And I went on to read and dig deeper about this guy, and I was amazed. And the 5-minute rule is this: when things go wrong, it is okay to be completely negative, but for only 5 minutes. And then I read about his story. In his teens, he worked as a sales rep and got rejected countless times. Bad things were really just happening to him in his career, and he was so frustrated and angry. But he learned this from his boss: you can't change it. The negative thing has happened. So what do? Give 5 minutes to express whatever negative emotion that you can, and ask yourself, can I change this? Because there are things that we can't change. And that was amazing for me to know that I could apply this rule in my life in situations that are ugly and ask myself, but really, Grace, can you change this? These words are so powerful. And then he goes on to tell the story of how he and his girlfriend had a horrible accident due to no fault of his. A drunk driver was driving on the wrong side of the road and rammed into them. His girlfriend came out of the car with minor injuries, but his was horrible. He had major injuries. He died 3 times, like he went flat 3 times during the operation, and miraculously he recovered, and he was told he would never walk again. And he applied the same rule. He applied the same rule, the 5-minute rule, and told himself these words, the words that his boss told him back in the days when he was a teen and into sales. Can't change it. He can't reverse the accident that happened to him, but he changed his attitude, gave just 5 minutes to thinking about what had happened to him, and decided that he was going to use that valuable energy and time on something else. And he used it into believing that he could walk again, and he is walking today and going around and speaking about the miracle morning, the 5-minute rule, and those 3 powerful words that are changing people's lives. I thought about all of this and I said to myself, Grace, this thing that happened isn't even up to a centimeter or a quarter of what happened to Hal Elrod. You weren't hit by a car. Draw inspiration from his story and apply this in your life. And I have been doing it. And the most valuable thing from this exercise, from this rule, is I am conserving energy for valuable things. I am conserving energy for valuable things. When you find yourself in a position where you are spending too much time thinking about a negative situation, a bad event, an ugly moment, it is okay. Don't try to be tough and not express those emotions. Express it in a mature way. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to yell, yell. If you need to whine, whine, but just for 5 minutes. Those emotions are there and they need to be expressed. But then apply the 5-minute rule. Before I leave, here is a quote for reflection. I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. I'll see you in my next video. Peace and angels.